All right. Uh, a great day indeed to start this great move. Today, I want to start by talking about the power of the mind, the power of our mind as human, what we can do when we set it right in a desire of what we want to achieve. Thought, as we know, is the greatest asset that everyone can turn in his favor so as to get what he desire to accomplish. Because when your thoughts are right, I mean, when they are perfectly right and in harmony with what you wanted, I'm telling you the reality, there is nothing that will be impossible. According to the book of the great legend James Allen, as a man thinketh in his heart, so he is, not so he will, not so he can be, or not so he might, but as a man thinketh, that is, as you think in your own mind, so you will be. Now, effect and cause are two things that can never be deviated because as you think, it must generate a effect. Now, without a cause, effect will not come into being. Understood it clear? Mind is the master power that molds and makes, and man is mind, and evermore he takes the tools of thought and sharpen what he wills. A mechanic will have to work with the tools to fix an automobiles. An engineer as well will have to work with the tools. Even medical doctors will have to work with the tools to help them achieve their desired end. Now, man has a capacity and power of his own thoughts. He takes the thoughts and out of it, he shapes what he wills. Just like a designer will have an object in mind before he went into a design. Now, a man as well will have to know what he wanted to achieve, what goal and what purpose is he trying to achieve. Does he have an objective? By what means he wants to achieve that objective. Now he takes the thought. He bring 1,000 joy. Okay? Through the thought, he bring forth 1,000 joy and 1,000 ills. When you think of abundance, when you think of prosperity, when you think of goodwill towards all with your own mind, when you think of all this, it's gonna manifest in your own life. It can bring to you 1,000 joy, prosperity, success, and goodwill to those that you desire them, seeing them fulfilled and succeeded as well. When you set your thoughts on things that are ill, bestial, bad, all the time, the situation are tough, all the time complaints, you send a signal into the universe and it will now go and and cause a course to start moving. Remember, any atoms or any obstacle, it is motionless. It remains inactive until an external force come to push it before it start to move. So by the time you set your thoughts will go round, they will go and activate like of it and comes to give you what you are asking for. Now, he thinks in a secret and it comes to pass. All that which you have been musing in your heart, all that which you have been reasoning in your mind, you have been thinking about it, you have been desiring it to come to fulfill, whether it is something that is great or something that is mediocre, whether it is something that's going to transform your life or something that's going to keep you static, it's going to manifest, it's going to pass. Environment, that is your circumstance, where you reside, the people you rub mind with, whom you come in contact with, they are but you are looking glass. Wow. The house where you reside in, the jobs that you are doing right now, the state of your account, the state of your intelligence, and the state of your health, or otherwise, they are your own looking glass. Thought in the mind had made us what we are. By thought was wrought and built. If a man's mind has evil thoughts, pain comes on him as comes the wheels on ox behind. If one endure impurity of thought, joy follows him as his own shadow. Sure. That is, when one has involved himself in an evil thought, evil plan, wishing your own self bad things, because you say in our family nobody ever make it. In fact, in my own entire life, I've never come across anything called joy. In my own entire life, nobody ever likes me. Nobody ever comes to my aid. Remember, this kind of thoughts will come to you as a wheel behind the ox. You remember when ox is driving the wheel in those days? The wheel come as fast as the horse runneth. But if one endures in purity of thought, that is, you desire, since you are created in the image and likeness of God, you desire prosperity for yourself, and you desire prosperity for others, and you wish and will that others indeed succeeded, it will follow you as your own shadow. Sure, that is, definitely, certainly, it will never fail. Now, in man with the capacity to think, in the armory of his thought, can make himself of great shadow or make himself of right or of lesser shadow, depending on how he plot and thinks in his own mind. Through this, he will build a stronger and resistance spirit that's gonna conquer whatever force that comes his way. Look at this. What did you really like? Did you desire health all round, that you stay in healthy state of mind and body? Your thought is a key player in the state of your mind. Do you desire family? You want to have a best marriage, or you want to go into business and you want to succeed it in your business? Your thought is a master key player. Once your thought have been set right, ways, means, situations, people, circumstance gonna conspire all to favor you to achieve that goal. Likewise, when you think that it can't be done, that it is impossible for you to achieve the goal upon which you set your mind upon, situations, circumstance, and people as well will conspire to see you fail. Because as a man thinketh, as you think in your own mind, so you are, so you will be, and so will the world, even long after you have gone, remembers you. Okay? This teaching gonna continue subsequent. My name is Musa Caleb. Okay? You're gonna watch out for more subsequent of such a books that will come up to discuss about the potentials of human mind and what we can use our mind to achieve, and for us to shift in a right way in harmony with the internal universe. When you tap into the infinite intelligence, I'm telling you, there is nothing that's gonna stop you. So hope to see you. Once you see this video inspiring and touching, please, you can do well to click on like, share, and subscribe. Once subsequent videos comes up through YouTube, you're gonna see them notification through your own phones as I release them as we goes on. Thanks, and have a great day. Forward ever, and go on conquering, and set your mind. Remember, as you go into the week, set your mind on the object that you desire to see achieved. and definitely it's gonna be achieved by you, and you will trust and know that your mind indeed is powerful.